The image that you're seeing on the screen is a book titled The Road to Freedom by Arthur C. Brooks. He's also written a book called A Battle. But the subtitle of this book is How to Win the Fight for Free Enterprise. I just want to run off a few things right quick. Just some thoughts going through my head at this moment. Success doesn't happen overnight, it happens every night. I know a lot of people go to work 8 to 5, 9 to 6, or whatever it is, and they want to kick off their shoes at the end of the day, relax, maybe go to happy hour or whatever. But there's still work to be done for your future. Most of us don't want much, we just want more. I hear a lot of people say they don't want to be rich, but these same people have never turned down a promotion, they've never turned down a raise, they never turned down overtime. But they'll tell you something's wrong with you for going out and working for more money. Never say what you don't want until you have had a chance to experience it. What concerns you most about you and your family's financial future? A lot of times, I talk to a lot of people all the time, everywhere I go, doctor's office, grocery store, sports store, wherever I am, church, it doesn't matter. And you'll talk to people about the economy and things like that. And, because I've had people actually come up to me and tell me, they're hurting, people are hurting. And I say, had you ever looked at doing some other things to diversify your income? And the first thing that normally comes out of people's mouth is they don't have time. Now, if you ask these very same people, what do they do when they get off work? They'll tell you they go home and sit in front of the television, but they don't have time. So if you say you have no time, what you're basically saying is you are no good at managing your current activities. Your activities manage you. And if you don't have enough money right now, what you're currently doing does not work. If you're broke at your current age and you don't change something, you will be 10 years older and broke at that age. Will you be excited in about 20 to 30 years from now about what you do today? Our income normally levels off at about age 45. Now, that's not 100%. Nothing is ever 100% because some people have achieved their greatest success beyond age 50, 60, 70, and some even 80. But on average, the income normally levels out about age 45, and our expenses continue to increase. So we need to be doing something to offset that situation. If you take yourself out of the picture, what will happen to your family? Past your life insurance. Some people tell me, well, I have life insurance. Well, let's say you have a $500,000 or $1 million policy of life insurance money. Let's say you make, for math's sakes, $100,000 a year. So if you have a $500,000 policy, that policy is going to cover 5 years of your family's living expenses. Now, what if your kids are 5 and 6 years old? They still have a lot of time left at home with your loved one. So the money's gone, you're gone, there's nothing else to produce that type of income. And if you're fortunate, let's say you did, or you are paying for $1 million life insurance policy and your kid 5 and 6 years old. That's still going to only carry them through high school. They still have college to worry about. So we can't go to broke people for financial surgery. If we get advice from broke people, all we're going to get is broke advice. If you haven't prepared for success, how will you know when it shows up? It's unfortunate in today's society people believe nonsense before they believe common sense. If we're going to move forward, we have to be in submission to someone at all times. Because there are some people out there that know some things we don't know. There are some people out there who've been down a road that we want to travel. But the thing is, if you just finished eating and I offer you your favorite food, you won't eat it. Fears are controlling a lot of people. Some people had a fear of failure. Some people had a fear of success. Some people had a fear of people, the fear of the unknown, the fear of ridicule. And a lot of times we live a good life and it's always a threat to a greater life. We need to be around people that can stretch our thinking. I know for me, I have some big dreams for myself, for my wife, for my family. And every time I get around somebody else, because I'm always trying to associate with people that are going somewhere in life. Every time I get around somebody else that's going somewhere in life, I always tell myself after leaving them, I'm not dreaming big enough.